Hey guys, today we're going to go ahead and continue our AI journey into vibe coding using Visual Code and Copilot. Now, today we're also going to go ahead and do a simple calculator, but we're also going to add a few things. I believe in Copilot and I want to see what it can do. So we're going to try that together. So editor, if you can you please put something up that'll uh, give the audience some of the steps we're going to do today? So one, we're going to go ahead and ask Copilot from scratch, make me a simple calculator. And we'll actually call it simple calculator. Two, we're going to go ahead and analyze any error codes that might come up and ask Copilot to try to fix them if they come out. Three, we're going to go ahead and then add a bit more code. Like, for instance, I say we make it a scientific calculator as well. We'll give it the option simple, and we'll also give it a scientific calculator in maybe a tab version. Three, we'll add more than just a scientific calculator. We'll add, metrics like, put ounces and how to convert pounds and, things like that. And then we'll go ahead and change the theme. That'll be number 4. And, well, let's just get right into it. Let's go. Hey guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. So I already have Copilot on my right side here, and if you don't already have it, you'll get it from up here right on the right of the search. And I know that in some versions it's not active yet, so I'm gonna have the editor please put the instructions on the screen so that they know how to activate it if they need to. Now let's go ahead and just start. I'm gonna tell it make me a new project and make me a simple calculator. Let's start with that. Let's see what it does. Well, you need to sign in. Well, you guys will have to do that, and I thought I already did, but hey, we're gonna do it now.
A few minutes later.
Okay, guys, so I just signed in, and you can see that on the right side, it's gonna start. It says open an empty folder to continue, and we're gonna say continue. And we'll just go ahead and put something, I'm gonna put it on my D drive. Simple cal, ooh, how about I spell it right? Calculator. Editor, make sure that anytime I make a weird mistake, fix it for me so that people don't think I'm stupid. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue setup. And you can see on the right side, it's continuing its work. So let's go ahead and continue. And you can see that it's by itself gonna do it. I just need to intervene every once in a while just to say continue or Y. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Y. Okay, so we had to go ahead and type in a package name. So I'm just gonna call it simple calculator, basically what it suggested. And there we go. So now we have a folder called simple calculator with a project simple calculator. Next, we're gonna install npm install. We're gonna go ahead and continue that. Now, I'm not gonna go over every little package that we install and every little thing we have to install to make these work. Mostly this is a very quick tutorial on how to just start vibe coding and seeing what happens. Honestly, we're going to be doing this together because it's very hard to plan uh, an AI video because, every time you do it, it might not come out the same. And it doesn't. I know. I've tried. And every time it's different. But it's okay. I kind of get the idea of what it's going to do now. And we're just going to go with it. Editor, if you'd like to skip some of this that it's doing, you can do it anytime. And we'll just get back to it once it's done doing its thing and asks us for another question. The AI seems to be going along by itself. So now it's going to ask, allow task creation and execution. Let's do it. Continue. I'm going to close that little thing. We don't need it. So now it finished, and hopefully there's no errors. Let's just go ahead and do it. Oh, I'm sorry. There are some changes that it made, and we're going to first keep them, right? And then we're going to go ahead and uh, click on here and see what it does. All right, pretty good. Other than I can't see anything. But 1 plus 1 equals 2. Very nice. I mean, functionally nice. It's horrible, but functionally nice. So let's go ahead and change it a bit. Let's go ahead and ask Copilot for a few more things before we continue. Please change the color to be blue and a white font. And so let's see if the blue and white work a little bit better, because the white on white didn't work very well. So let's keep on going. So far, I haven't seen any errors pop up that'll be any, anything bad. So I'm going to go ahead and keep any changes that it does. Let's open it up again. And nice. Look at that. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Very nice. So that's a little bit better. I think it works out very well. We'll just go ahead and minimize this. And the next thing is, can you add the functionality? Ooh, man, can't spell functionality. For a scientific calculator. I see our viewers are gonna make a lot of fun of my spelling, just like work. Oh well. So let's see what it does. It's thinking, it's working through it, and still doing stuff. So we'll wait a little bit. And the good thing about AI is that it's not perfect, but it does a pretty damn good job. Let's go ahead and keep it, right? I'm gonna bring up the browser, and I'm gonna just refresh. And look at that. Sine, cosine, tan, log, linear, everything's in here. I mean, it doesn't look like the most beautiful thing in the world, but I mean, why don't we ask? I also changed the name to scientific calculator. Well, AI does a lot of weird things if you don't specifically tell it stuff, but it's doing a good job so far. Let's see if it can aesthetically look better. So, I wasn't originally going to do this, but you know what? I just don't like the way it looks. So, can you improve the calculator visually for an iPhone screen? And guys, I'm not the type that argues between which is better, Android or iPhone. I'm just not that guy. Even though I have a Samsung and I love that phone. Let's just continue. I don't want any controversy in this video. Samsung's the best. Unless iPhone wants to sponsor this video. Who am I kidding? Editor, why don't you tell people the only viewer that I have on these videos? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and keep this. And we'll go ahead and bring up the browser. Hey, look at that. Very nice. Looks much better. Now, one thing I do want to do is change that name again. Please change the name to be Simple Calculator. So we're going to do that next. Honestly, guys, this is going to be continuously without a lot of edits. That's just the way these videos are. So let's bring it up again. Let's see what it does. Refresh. Simple calculator. And let's make sure it still works. 1 plus 1 equals 2. We could fix this a little bit so it could look better, but I think let's move on. So it's the scientific calculator now. How about, can you add a tab for converting different units like metric, now I know I didn't give it a very specific instruction, so when I said metric, it sounded good in my head. We'll see what it does with that information. And that's good for this video. Honestly, we're going to find out together. Because when I practiced this before, I actually gave it a really good piece of instruction. Matter of fact, I laid it out in my instructions. But you know, this is better. Let's learn together. What is the AI going to do? Let's go ahead and just keep those changes that it made. Go back and look at that. It actually gave me a new tab. And it gives me one for length, weight, and temperature. Man, that is good. From kilograms, grams, milligrams, pounds, and ounces to kilograms, pounds, and ounces. Okay, well, that's pretty good. Temperature, nice. So this is all good. All right, let's see. Is there anything else you would need in a calculator? No? Well, even though I love this color and it was, my preference, it may not be yours. So why don't we have the AI make some choices for us? Please make a button or tab where we get a choice, again, spelling, for different color schemes and make it change the colors on the calculator. So let's see what that does. Honestly, we've gone through this whole thing without basically any errors, and I'm pretty surprised. It's usually I don't go through these projects without fixing a few little, you know, issues that it may have with something. And honestly, I wish it did have an error because I could show you how to make itself fix the error. I sometimes actually go to another AI to fix certain errors like ChatGPT or Perplexity, which has Claudia. And, I just ask it and get basically two opinions and it goes ahead and fixes it for me. I mean, it is a pretty nice way of vibe coding. I mean, I'm doing very little here other than accepting stuff. So let's go ahead and accept this. Keep going back over here, and we're going to go ahead and refresh, and basically it broke it. Hey, congratulations. I asked for an error. And I got it. Let's see. You have the color scheme selector. Okay, well, was one of the color schemes just pure dark? I have no idea, but it definitely didn't work. Let's make sure we have the right, yeah, 5173. Yeah, I broke it. All right. So, in this case, let's just ask it. I only see a dark screen. Let's see what it does. Now you know I was doing escape rooms. All right. Don't worry about that. Editor, edit that piece out. People don't need to know I do escape rooms. All right, now. I don't know why I keep forgetting what the port is. Okay, here we go. Localhost and the port, and boom, it fixed it. I'm going to keep it. Let's make sure it actually did what it's supposed to do. And it did. Well, let's change it. Let's put dark, light, blue. Okay. Not exactly what I wanted, but it's getting there. So can you also add colors besides blue, red, pink, yellow, and other colors? Maybe that's too generic. Maybe I should spell it right. Editor, you are fixing all my goof ups, right? All right. Just making sure. You're a great editor. Okay. So let's see what it does. Keep. All right, let's bring it back up and see what it did. Refresh. Oh my God, this is gonna go. Oh, look at how nice this is. Oh, beautiful. Yellow. Oh man, this is good. Let's start the pink one too. Look at that. All right. I think we're doing pretty good here. I mean, I expected way more issues going into this, which is why I picked a simple calculator. But I mean, as you can see, as we go through this journey with Copilot, it's doing an incredible job. Now, mind you, I didn't pick what platform of code we were going to use or anything. I just pretty much let it do what it wanted. But I mean, I'm pretty impressed that we didn't have to go in there and do anything. And I'm not going to go too deep into the code today. This is more of a general, let's just look at it, and man, and I am impressed. Really am. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and finish the tutorial here, and I'll probably make another tutorial if you want on how to set the environment up if you want. I don't think most of you, if you're getting into this, you really need it, but if you do, let me know. I'll set up the whole thing from scratch. Okay, well, thank you for joining us. This is Little Tech Lab. This is Hiram. Have a great day.